Hello and welcome back to Crow's Place. We've got, we haven't done a whole lot recently, to tell you the honest truth. I made myself a lap pack because I knew I wanted to make myself a diamond drill. So in order to do that, I first made this mining drill. Really simple recipe. I already had everything I needed in the cabinet, so. But in order to make the diamond drill, you need to have some diamonds. And we have plenty of those from going to the tendrils. So, let us make one. I just looked at it. There we go, in a triangle. Boom, boom, boom. And mining drill, and boom. If you're familiar with Greg Tech, you know that this is not the Greg Tech recipe for this. Thank goodness, because that's much more on the ridiculous side. And I also wanted to make a mining laser. I believe I have enough stuff for this here. Now I need to make another energy crystal, which is actually, yeah, I do have enough because it's actually a diamond surrounded by redstone. There we go. So you can just pop those right in there. And one advanced circuit left. Let's to make some more regular ones because I used all of those. And bing, mining laser. Now both of these will run off of their little bars. See, this one was full because I had a fully charged mining drill going in. And here the crystals weren't charged. But they will run off of their own power. And when that runs out, they'll run off of the lap pack and vice versa. So, slide this guy in here and let him charge up. So now we have two more mining tools in our arsenal. Well, he's going to take a little bit. I might just leave him in there. I'm actually all set, and if you see my digger's backpack and my miner's backpack, I'm all set to go mining because we haven't done any in a while. I'm kind of in an impasse. There are so many things that I would like to get done, and I really haven't. I need to get another power system before we can do anything. I need to make a laser table. I need to make the sorting machine. And I made another, as you can see from the end portal in our face. I made another waypoint down here because I was getting really lost with the one that was upstairs. Do a couple chests down here because I've made some runs, but didn't really find much of anything down here. Let's see, my jetpack is charged up. I just think that this is the most beautiful sight. I wanted to make this room a bit bigger, but since it kind of hangs out in the middle of nowhere, I guess I have some room on this side, I believe. Yes, I do. But, oh, yes. Yes. What was the other thing I wanted to do? I wanted to zip up our spider. Come on, let me in our spider cage here. And that puts us to 672 spider souls. Nice. To hit a couple more of those. That's actually the closest. The mushrooms are the furthest away. I just popped one in a Mistcraft world. And that was the long and short of it, pretty much. But now, see, they'll show you how this works here. Cuts through things very, very nicely, quickly. And you'll see that as I'm using it, see that power line going down. And it's now working on its internal power. And this goes really quickly. Also does gravel. And of course, that's... It's a Jeff! Oh god, no, there's whole bunches of them. Okay, stop. Stop or we'll be forced to retaliate. Thank you for the minimum stone. Yeah, I should have known, because those are always harder to break. When these are... that's another one. The ones that have, and if you notice that when you're at eye level with them, they can't hit you. Which is a weird thing about their AI. But the blocks that they're in are always harder to break. See how those go really easily? See, that one has one. Oh, no, I was wrong. It's a little harder than that. But they can be in any of these. They could be in the solid ones and the cracked ones. Or in the mossy ones, it doesn't matter. I've taken apart a stronghold. See, there's one. Yep. I've taken apart a stronghold before and had to deal with so many of those it was ridiculous. But now, if you see on that bar there, that's about halfway depleted. So what we'll do is go back into our ender pouch and we'll pull out our lat pack. And put it on in place of our jetpack. So as we put that back on our bar, this is going to start to charge back up when we hit things with it, and boom. It immediately fills back up. So that's nice. And the same thing goes for the mining laser. Let me take that out. Well, let me get these out first. I want to grab my mossy addiction right here, and then I'll show you how the mining laser works. The mining laser will be particularly helpful when we go to the Twilight Forest too, because there's the Minotaur's mazes, the labyrinths, and they are made out of substance called maze stone, and it's particularly hard, and you can't well, you can get through it, but it's a forever process with a diamond pick. So let me pull out now. Yeah, I've got to send some of this stuff back already. It's the bad thing about working in strongholds is there's like tons of junk. I don't know why my miner's backpack isn't picking up those two or those. Apparently it doesn't like them for some reason or another. Send those back too. Now, let's see if you get that mining laser. My million backpacks. Wait a minute, did I not bring it with me? Guys, did I leave that there? Oh, yeah, of course I left it there. I'm an idiot. I left it in the MFSU to get charged. Oh well, no big deal. I just have to remember not to go leaping off of anything right now. I don't mind getting these either, because to the best of my knowledge I can grind those up. Yeah, I used to be able to. In a inside the macerators. I want to get some of this stuff, more of the mossy and the cracked, for some decorations. And because I like mining. There we go, we have a room. Room to nowhere? No, we have stairs. Yeah, it is a room to nowhere. Because that's exactly where it goes. Absolutely nowhere. Oh well. And I had better actually put my jetpack back on, because I think I'm going to need it. Because we have other things here. Let me take a beat up this. Let's see if I can show you some of the things that I found earlier. Maybe not. Ah, this is another dead end. This is not the way I thought it was. We have more darkness. Where are the mobs? Hey, mobs. This is just really strange. I haven't seen any mobs yet. It was like that the last time I was in here. It was really mob scarce. And we do have the server set on normal. So I don't know why I wouldn't be seeing anything, but now I know you see what I see. There's another ravine behind us, and it is full of yummy abandoned mineshaft goodness. Just gonna drop that down there for look-see purposes. It's not like having I just love leaving the lava, but I always feel like I'm going to fall to my death. Yeah, that's it, fall to my death. Because I am a klutz. But, let's see. Just light some stuff up. Oh, look here. Ah, yes. Hello, my little ones. Oops. Yeah, go ahead. Take your sword off. Just when they come out and try to bite you. Now I'm caught in a web. Great. I wonder if that one's through the roof. Ah! Stop hitting me. Have the... Stop! Why are they not poisoning me, I wonder? I'm not complaining. Not complaining. Yeah, this will be another one for the soul shards. Ah, there's one coming at us. Come on. Come on, you little booger. That's the strangest thing I've ever seen, that I did not get poisoned. So let me get these other guys out of here before I switch over and take the... and shard it. Come on. Oh, there's a bunch. Now let's get the webs out of the way so I don't get caught. Mad spider is mad. Several mad spiders are mad. Why can't I get him through the... I don't know why I can't get him through the thing. I'll just sit here and they can yell at me all they want, and I will get this done to my advantage. And then I'll come around and get them. Oh, there's a whole mass of them. Oh, I'm getting hit. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, there's still another one. Oh, there's more spawners, that's why. Whoop. He's stuck somewhere. There we go, come out. I have no idea why I'm not getting poisoned. This doesn't make... It just doesn't make any sense at all. Unless it's got something to do with my armor, but I'm not really wearing anything special. I've got some steel. And it's all enchanted, but not highly enchanted. This is the first time that I've ever come against... cave spiders and not been poisoned. And they're hitting me. So it's not like... Huh. I don't know. I'm confused, guys. If there's, if you folks or anybody knows why I'm not getting poisoned when the server's set on normal, please let me know. Because I am genuinely curious. Because that makes absolutely no sense to me. Now, let's get our cave spider shard out. And mash these guys. Boop. And boop. How many do we have? 803. Alright. We gotta get him to 1024 in order for him to be any good, so... Let's put him back. And you back. And it looks like we're gonna need to ship some more stuff off home. It's a shame. I was thinking that the backpacks would take up a good deal of this, but it seems not. Is it? I'm thinking that's a looting sword, but I guess it's not. I didn't think I'd have that many string, but it's a good thing because we're kind of out of string because of Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft, I've been using quite a lot of string for research. So there's that. And by the time this goes up, it's probably going to be the start of E3. I don't know if any of you are going or following along, you know, what's going on with the releases this year. New console generation, whether you're a Sony fan or PlayStation fan, or if you just play on PC. Something that I pay attention to, you know, just because I want to know what's going on. I've gamed for a long time. But I've found, as many people have, I've found Microsoft's take on this generation to be a little bit disturbing. With, yeah, and I know people will say, well, it's not DRM, but to me, I had no internet for most of last summer, except some very basic stuff where I could check my email every once in a while. And I had Steam, which, obligingly, Steam will let you, they'll check your internet connection when you turn on your computer and ask you if you want to play offline. And I was like, yes, very much, please, thank you. So I could play my entire library offline, and it was great. All summer long. And the same thing happened when we went to switch to a new provider. The new provider was supposed to have better service, so I was actually supposed to have a connection out here, and I didn't have one at all. So I ended up having to invest in some Cat 5 and string it from the house out to the camper, and then voila, I finally had a connection. But there were times that it was just ridiculous. I couldn't get anything out here at all. And without Steam, I would have gone absolutely crazy. Yeah, I'd just being bedridden for most of the time. Gaming is how I kind of spend my time, and not being able to do that would have, you know, and plus I have this enormous library of games. It's, it would have been a complete waste. So, I'm not an apologist by any means for large companies. I don't understand why they're doing what they're doing. It seems to me to be very anti-consumer to require even, an every 24-hour connection. I mean, I don't have a problem with, I get in a game and you want a code. I don't mind that. I don't think anybody reasonable would mind that. But if you're basically gonna force the connection on me once every day to make sure that I'm not scamming you. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm not scamming you. And then there's the whole used games thing, which I don't know, because, a lot of folks will say, well, you know, Steam is your example. Why isn't it your example here? Because they don't allow used games. And I had a lot of trouble going to Steam because of one thing. There is no hard copy. And I'm a console baby. I grew up with Coleco and Atari and the Odyssey. And, you know, I have a lot of trouble not having a physical disc in my hand. So I resisted Steam for a long, long time. I said, I'm never going to need a service like that. What would I need that for? And, you know, over time, I've gotten used to it. I like it. Valve has made the statement that if something ever happens to the company, they will release all your games so that you have all your games. So it's not like you know, you need to know, like you have an online connection to servers or the cloud, and all of a sudden, you know, the sponsoring company says, "Oh, well, we're going to shut this down. What about my games?" Well, sorry. Hi, spiders. Hi, cutie. Yeah, so I have a bit of a problem with that, too. Yeah, not only because I come from, you know, old school, I have this hard copy and I own this game, but I have the problem with the whole licensing thing, too. And that's, a lot of people don't think about that Microsoft were the ones way back when that started all that. That you don't own what you've bought. You don't own your operating system anymore. You can't make any changes to it. You bought a license instead of a product. And I never wanted to buy a license. I wanted to buy a product. And for me, gaming on Steam was hard because I still wanted a product. My PlayStation games, I have a PS3. When I play through my PS3 games, I sell them on Craigslist or eBay. I know many people who have Xboxes that do the same thing. Now, they're not going to be able to do that. That's totally off the, it's off the board's out of the question. So, unfortunately, people like me doing that are all kind of screwed. Oops. Hey, quit biting me, spider. Oops, there's another one back here. I better eat something too, huh? I know a lot of this is kind of disjointed because I'm like having a day too. Whoops. Are they dropping on me from above or what? What's going on here? Are they coming at me from through here? I don't know. But, there's several reasons. I think I'm going to end up skipping this console generation because I just don't, I'm not happy with the way a lot of the game companies and the publishers are treating the customers. I just don't feel that it's fair. As it stands right now, with knowing what Microsoft has said, I would not buy a PS. Or, I'm sorry, PS. I'd not buy an Xbox. Depending on what Sony announces, I don't know whether I'll buy a PS4. Right now it's kind of moot because I don't have the money for any of it, but still, I want no part of the culture that Xbox and Microsoft is promoting. I just don't respect the disenfranchisement of the consumer in that way. It's just not happening for me. So, enough of that. We will know how the chips fall by the end of the week. So that ought to be interesting for everybody. Well, this has been a little bit of a slow episode. I think I'm going to leave you here while I mop up the rest of this mess and kill some more spiders and dig around a little bit more. And I've got a couple other things coming out this week that you guys might like. I hope you guys like, anyways. Some interesting things. I think I mentioned something on Twitter a little while ago. If you're not following me, whoops! Throw your sword. Good one. If you're not following me on Twitter, please do. I'm the Crystal Crow on Twitter, at the Crystal Crow. And throwing my sword again. There we go. Killed the last one. Come on. There we go. Because I talk a lot on there. I'm on there all the time, pretty much. And find out what's going on and what's coming up. Shoot me a question or just say hello. Is that a... I thought I saw a creeper right there, but it was that ore. Let's come over here and get our stone. Thank you. And thanks for joining me. See ya.